everybody to Hot Tresses, and all I have to say is OMG. OMG. Okay. Before I say anything, listen, I know that I'm totally late to the party on this one. I get it. Don't come for my life. Listen, I life hit, okay? And I got distracted and uninspired, so I kind of stopped doing wig reviews, blah, 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 as my shirt says, for a hot little minute. But I'm so glad to be back and doing these, and I'm so glad I picked this wig up. I am just ecstatic. I know I'm in the same shirt as I was in the last review, but that's because I decided to do a couple while I can so that I don't forget, because I'll put a wig down or wear a wig out and forget that I didn't review it, for those who follow me and actually care about what I have to say. I got to give a shout out right now to Trendy K, who had this wig on. She is actually the reason that I bought this wig. So if you're not subscribed to her, please subscribe to her channel. Shout out to you, girl. You rock this wig so much that I went and bought it. All right. Let me get started, because I have a lot to say in a short amount of time about this beauty. Now, I got to be honest, okay? I just got to keep it real. I've been wearing wigs since I stopped kind of doing wig reviews, and I saw this wig and I went, it's all right. You know, it didn't motivate me to buy it because of the picture and what it looks like on the model. I did not expect this wig to look like this. So when I saw Trendy K do a review and how it laid on her head, I thought, okay, I got to pick up this wig, and I'm so glad I did. So this is Folami. I hope I said that right. Folami. I think that's how you say it. And I have her in color OP27. OP27. She comes in a variety of colors. I'm actually thinking about picking her up in maybe a number 2 or a 1B, just to have one that is a little bit darker for when I don't feel like being blonde. But look at this wig. I mean, it speaks for itself. I know I got to do the review. So let me get to it. So first of all, let's talk about the security of this wig. And I'll give a con to the security of this wig in just a minute. So it does have the 2 combs, which I'm so glad for, because I need that security in the front. It also has a comb in the back, as well as adjustable straps. It is big head friendly. And if I have a con about this wig, that is the only, well, it's one of 2 cons, so to speak, that I have about this wig, though I love this wig tremendously. I have a really small head. So if you have a really small head, you're going to get this bigness in the top, and I tend to like it just a little flatter. I mean, big hair don't care, and I'm big hair all the time. But when I wear a style like this, you know, I feel a little teeny bit self-conscious, because this cap is like super big for a small-headed person. And you know, I gotta give a shout out to FREETRESS EQUAL. I think that they have heard over time the cry and the request of those with bigger heads. Make me a wig that's not gonna suffocate me or keep the oxygen from flowing to my brain. I get it, but I think they went just a little too big on this one, because you know, for a smaller head, again, is, you know, it's gonna give you that extra width. But you know, that didn't stop me from being here for this wig. So I gotta say that I absolutely love it for that reason. Now, as far as the style, this is me pretty much all the time, every day. Whether I do a wig, a weave, whatever, this is my go-to style. I love the youthfulness of it. I love the color. You know, this is me. This is my look, these blondes, these browns. So I'm not necessarily as taken aback by the style. It kind of reminds me of Carissa. It kind of reminds me of Emmy and so many other wigs that I have. So if you're wondering what is the difference between this and some of the other hot wigs that was out there, I can answer that question right now. If you consider that a con, that wasn't really a con, but it was kind of a con, whatever. The difference is the texture. One of the things I love about this hair is how amazing it feels. You got to get this one and feel it for yourself. Now listen, we talk about wanting a wig, and I've been wearing wigs for years. That's just me. I like to change my look. I could care less. I'll go from long to short in a heartbeat. But we've been talking about wigs that look natural, wigs that feel natural. And you know, people of other persuasions, I won't, you know, be rude, but I often go places and they're like, oh, your hair is so pretty. And it's usually a wig. And they're like, can I touch it? I don't know why they are fascinated by touching our hair. But this is one, you touch this wig And I mean, the texture is freaking amazing. Oh my God, where have you been? Where have you been? This texture is the bomb. Oh my God. Listen, if you don't get no other wig on my recommendation, please get this one, because the way that this hair feels like our hair. I can't say that it's totally Yaki. It does have a Yaki feel. There's no silkiness to it, so there's no shine whatsoever. I can't describe it. I'm getting a little bit of shedding here. That's because I cut it, so you have to forgive that. But this OMG feels so natural. I love that. This really could pass off as your hair or just an amazing Sonian weave. So it's worth it, if for nothing else. If FREETRESS EQUAL follows this pattern and makes their wigs with this texture, I will be a FREETRESS EQUAL customer for life, because this right here is giving me next to authenticity as possible, and I'm so here for that. All right, so it's got good parting space. I know I've said a lot. I'm just like so here for this wig. It's got good parting space. I have my foundation in there. Again, don't come for my life. You know, I know it looks weird, but I promise this actually is the color of my foundation and my skin. This lighting in here sucks and I'm sweating, but nevertheless, you know, you can see that color. I love the OP27. It is not as red. Let me step back a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that lighting shifted for you too. But you can see the brown in here. I love the dark roots. I love the darker color on the bottom with the highlight in the top. I think that makes this wig really funky. I love the voluminous curls in this. Now, a wig like this, looking at it on camera, probably looks really heavy, but this one actually isn't. It's really light and airy. Oh my God, that is just so fabulous, honey. I feel like I'm ready to go be Beyonce on somebody's stage somewhere. Quit playing. Oh, okay, back to normal. So it's really, really soft. It's really light and airy. And as you can see, I'm running my fingers through it, and I'm not getting a lot of tangle, which is another thing that I love about the texture of this wig. I love that the curls bounce back. I bought Carissa probably about 3 times. I had her in purple and I had her in a color mixture like this. And I went outside one time, and by the time I got back home, there was no more curl. So hopefully this one will not do that. You know, but I'm loving, you know, you get just a little bit of tangle, you know, you can't really run your fingers smoothly through it because it's synthetic, but I'm loving that I can play with it, and the more I play with it, the more authentic it really looks. It's got a good length on it, so as you can see, it's coming really pretty much down almost even with my belly button. So you got a good length of hair, and then I will turn around and show you the length from the back and how it falls. I hope you can see that. I tend to pull mine to the front, but you don't have to pull it all to the front. You can leave some in the back, as you can see, because there's enough of it to where you won't have your tracks showing. So I really think that FREETRESS EQUAL got it right with this one. I know this is turning into a much longer review than I anticipated, but man, this was a worthy purchase. This is one, you know, man, I want to write to my friends in South Africa about this one, you know, like for real. You want to tell everybody and their mama, go get this wig. It comes in a variety of colors that will suit you and your needs. The more you play with it, you can style this and kind of finger it or brush it to make it do what you want it to do. But I definitely recommend this wig. Again, my little cons were, you know, typical style, and that's really not a con because this is the style I wear all the time. And just the fact that it's really big. It's really big in cap size. I wish that they would have made it just a little bit smaller, but again, I didn't let that stop me from purchasing it, and I won't let it stop me from purchasing it in a few other colors. As always, we ask you what you think. I will put the link to where I purchased this wig so that you'll know where to go get it. This is one that is a little bit hard to find. I recommend you shop around because sometimes you'll find it cheaper at another website. I got this one from Sam's Beauty. Shout out to samsbeauty.com. It was a pretty good price, average price. They shipped to me pretty quickly. Their customer service was straight up on point, so I recommend getting it there. But if you're like me and you do your research and you want to shop around and see where it's going to be cheaper, just make sure that you pay attention to the shipping costs, because sometimes the shipping costs are so high that it really, you know, kind of balances it out when you purchase it from other places. So be sure to check on that. So tell us what you think. Give us, your honest opinion. Do you think it's hot? Do you think it's not? Would you buy this wig based on my recommendation or no? If you'd like to see another color, let me know. Because, honey, this is one I plan to collect. So I am not even complaining about coming out the pocket for this one. Don't keep us a secret. Share us with a friend. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Let your friends know about what we do. Again, shout out to Trendy K. If you're not following her, please do. Thank you, girl, for hipping me to this wig. I know I'm late to the party, but listen, this wig is so fabulous. I had to put my 2 cents in because she's giving me life. The only thing, one last thing I want to say about this wig, and I didn't really get a lot of shedding, in case you're wondering about that. I wish FREETRESS EQUAL that you would put these in boxes. I'm not a fan of the wig bag because you put the wig in the bag once you take it out, excuse me, and it just moves around once you take all the stuffing and stuff out of it, and it leaves too much room for the wig to tangle. So that was a little bit of a con to me. I wish that they would, brand it a little bit better, put it in a box. But, again, if that's the only con I can come up with, right on. Shout out to FREETRESS EQUAL for this wig. I hope you pick this one up, and if you do a review on it, hit me up. I'd love to see your thoughts and opinions on it. All right, y'all have a blessed day.